It's SuperStarcraftBros.
Bronze Monday.
Beta edition.
What?
Hi, Iron Sparks.
Hi, Jay.
Alright, we have some beta bronze level play for you today. And it looks like it's going to be a Protoss vs. Terran on what map is it?
Antiga Shipyard.
I was kind of looking forward to a new map, but okay. And so we have Antiga, we have Protoss, we have Terran, and it is on beta, so we got a couple new units in the game.
Indeed.
No new map really, but the unit should be interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And Iron Sparks, I believe you told me this is a fan sent in game.
Yeah, sent him from Ushkul. Many of you, if you pay attention to us, may recognize the name. He's been very kind to send us many replays before, and this time it's a Heart of the Swarm edition replay.
I'm really excited to see this this Heart of the Swarm beta edition replay. So let's get into it. Who's playing?
In our bottom right corner of Antiga Shipyard, we have our red Protoss PiP.
PiP.
And in our top right corner, we have our blue Terran StarFire.
I like these names.
Yep. So Ushkul is StarFire, as I am correct, which I believe I am.
Okay. Alright, so between PiP and StarFire, we have SCVs being built right now for StarFire, building up those workers, and the barracks going in right now. And back at PiP space, we have a early forge out, so we might see some cheese considering the placement.
Could be cheese. You could be not really sure what he's doing. He might.
It is bronze.
Yeah. He might just be getting some like early cannons out to defend himself, you know, like StarCraft 1 style.
That's very StarCraft 1. What was those maps called? The money maps. Fastest money maps.
Possible. Something, I don't know.
Yeah, fastest money as possible. All you would do is like defend up for the first 5 minutes, and then you just build like crazy. I really like the graphics on the ground.
That's pretty neat.
It's like a welcome mat.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got Protoss who just, they have like 4 hidden doors in there, so they have 4 welcome mats.
Why not?
Alright, so gas going for StarFire now. We got 2 cannons being set up near the overlooking ledge for PiP.
And we have an orbital starting for StarFire.
Good timings on StarFire's build so far. PiP's build, curious.
There is no build.
Very curious. It's currently the cannon defend build. I mean, it's actually going to defend against any early Marines that try to head up the ramp, so I mean, it's not a terrible call, but it's bizarre.
Yeah, and this SV will finally find his opponent's base, but at the cost of his life.
At what cost, Iron Sparks? At what cost?
His life.
50 minerals.
His life.
Just 50.
It's his life.
He's a robot.
No, there's a person in there. You see this portrait?
He's cloned. It's the same person in every single SCV.
They all have brothers.
They're all cloned.
No, they're brothers.
Ouch. Talk about a bad day. He went on fire.
He rolled over on fire.
I do not remember them catching on fire.
Well, you know, they really did. I think they improved the death animations for Heart of the Swarm.
Oh, excellent. That'll make me more depressed as my army gets slashed apart.
You should be.
Alright.
Alright, so
Gateway just about to finish for PiP, and a little bit of scouting from StarFire because he did see that early forge, and he's like, what the hell?
And just, you know, checking for any proxy pollens as well.
Yeah. Simulators going down on both Vespene gas geysers for PiP, and hey! What's better than 2 cannons?
An Automaton 2000.
It was like, I will block this. No. Cybernetics Core is going down now, though, for PiP, so he does look like he does know his Warp Gate type builds.
Mm-hmm. And back at Starfire Space, we do have a factory coming up, so definitely going to be moving away from the strictly bio-type army.
I think right now my biggest difference I'm going to do from Heart of the Swarm from Wings of Liberty is add Battle Hellions, or what are they called now? Hellbats?
Hellbats.
Hellbats. So I'm looking forward to the Hellbat integration. And you have that upgrade.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You should get that iTunes upgrade.
I wasn't even iTunes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, Engineering Bay going down for StarFire as well as a Starport, so probably going to be seeing some, maybe medvacs?
Probably. Concussive shells are on the way. Good call against a Protoss unit. We'll probably see some Marauders out fairly soon.
Mm-hmm.
And 4 gateways thrown down for PiP, so it does look like we're kind of going to standard 3-gate robo. He just decided to throw down some cannons at the beginning.
Some.
I mean, at the bronze level, it's kind of an interesting little move. It stops scouting. It stops any early pressure from Marines. So you know, I'm not hating on those cannons too much.
Alright, so it looks like Starfire is electing to get a tech lab, so it could either be going for these Widow Mines.
I'd like to see the Widow Mines.
Yeah, probably going for the Widow Mines.
Because you need an armory for everything
Yeah.
else. And drilling claws allows widow mines to burrow and activate 3 times as fast.
Alright, so first Widow Mine is in production, as well as the Mothership Core getting a look at some of these new units that are going to be coming to y'all at March.
Thank you, Blizzard advertisement commercial guy. The widow mine you can still pump out with a reactor, right? Can't you? I think you still can.
I don't know.
You just don't get the upgrade.
I don't know the requirement.
And let's see, Marauders moving out, doing a little bit of scouting again for those proxy pylons, kind of hugging the cliff right there to see if there's any close pylons so you can warp units into the top. And it looks like, nope, so Marauders
Nope.
going to head on home.
Time to go home. Alright, so the Mothership Core is out looking to get an observer as well. Might be trying to do some kind of... I have no idea. I was going to say recall, but I remember they changed it to recall to the Nexus.
You recall, yeah. So you recall from the Mothership Core to the Nexus, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
If I remember correctly. So Warp Tech is done. Hasn't done anything with his forge as of yet other than make the cannons. Getting a few more pylons. Tanks coming from StarFire, or at least Siege Tech, and Charge going for PiP.
Interesting. Where did that widow mine go? Right there. Alright.
Alright, so trying to deny a potential third for his opponent, even though his opponent still hasn't taken his second.
I think that's just in case anything moves over there to maybe set up a proxy pylon or anything like that. And Observer easily going to get picked off by this wisely placed missile turret.
Exactly, so he's preparing against a drop or even Banshee play, since that is coming. The only downfall is he doesn't have any missile turrets back here.
No, but it is going to be interesting. He is getting cloaked Banshees fairly late, and there are the cannons at the main door, so he's going to have to wiggle those Banshees in another direction.
Like back here?
Yeah, and it is a bit crowded back there. He does have the Twilight Council going for the Zealot legs, like you said earlier in Iron Spark. And, you know, just an interesting play. All we have right now from PiP that's new is the Mothership Core. And for StarFire, we have one
Widow Mine.
One Widow Mine. That's it. He's getting a second starport now.
So he might be really
teching up.
What's the word I'm looking for?
Going air heavy.
Investing for this Banshee gameplay.
Kind of an interesting call on. What do you think about Banshees in this?
Well, it could work. I mean, there really are only the cannons up here, and they're all on one pylon.
Yeah.
There's nothing really back here to defend. Just getting a second, so he's ahead in economy, not by much, but he's ahead.
He's about 200 minerals ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just have to see how he chooses to go. I mean, he did get this armory, so he now could elect to go the Hellbat straight out of the
factory.
Could
you click on the armory again?
Remember how they consolidated the plating but kept the attack separate?
Interesting.
I told you about this.
That's still interesting. I forgot about it. Alright, so medvacs on the way for StarFire. We have some siege tanks on the way. Blink's now started, so the Zealot legs are finished. It looks like StarFire's taking an expansion. Both players just kind of do a very slow macro game. I am looking forward to an engagement, though.
You know, engagements are overrated.
No, I want to see some fights.
No, they're overrated.
I still want to see some fights. Now, the Widow Mine still doesn't kill itself, right?
No. It has multiple use.
I still don't think it should be called a mine, then.
You're mine.
Why?
I don't know. So, Blink on the way.
Pylons? No, cannons. Okay.
Blink on the way. More cannons being thrown down. Scan goes off, revealing pretty much everything.
Whoa, check out the radius on a scan.
Yeah.
Dang.
Back at Starfire Space, we have Thor is on the way.
Why did you say that in an Irish accent?
Because it's an Irish Thor.
First Banshee moving out, what it appears to the tower.
Yeah, so he's definitely going to try to skirt around those cannons. He has Cloak already researched, so that's ready to go, almost full energy as well.
Plenty of energy, I was just about to say that. So this will do some an interesting amount of damage. additional Banshees are in production right now. It's moving through this this base location now, and it's actually going to head into the mineral line. Here comes the cloak, and this Banshee might get a large amount of probe kills.
Yeah, I mean, Observer is being made right now, but there's still some time before that's actually ready. I mean, it's just killing probes.
It's like shooting probes on a flat field.
Yeah.
Here come all the zealots, because they're definitely going to help.
And the Observer is now out, gonna be over here any second now. But I just remembered that there are alternative detection abilities. The Mothership Core, with its Envision ability, allows the Mothership Core to detect cloaked, burrowed, and hallucinated units for 30 seconds.
Very interesting maneuver and usage of the new spells for the Mothership Core. I like that. I like how also the Mothership Core's like chasing it down when you better get away from our probes!
However, it can't attack air.
Aww, poor little Mothership Core.
However, he is wise, scooting around here. However, this Observer should be around here somewhere. Don't know where.
What is the Observer?
Oh, but Mothership Core does have enough energy to use. Another Envision could definitely take that out.
Now, did it have enough energy to throw down that Envision and then also the attack thing for the
Photon Overcharge?
What? That would have been interesting to see.
Yeah, it would have.
Another scan's going to reveal that there's an Observer on the map with a bunch of Stalkers and an Immortal. So Banshee heads home. Probably get a repair on that.
And another interesting part of Heart Swarm is this unit right here.
Yeah, the Raven now has the ability to have the Seeker Missile right out of the starport. No research required. Definitely going to make it a more valuable spellcaster to the Terran army in late game.
It just takes forever for her to get that energy.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and also the missile doesn't exactly travel at any
Mach
type
speed.
of speed.
No. More cannons going down.
You know, a good call. He's seen the Banshees. It's just he's not really getting the cannons down in the right locations.
Yeah, some cannons over here, or over here, maybe over here, or over here.
Probably just near the mineral lines would be good. I mean, those are going to be much more effective against defending against Banshees.
Mm-hmm.
So third up and going for StarFire. Another starport going down. More barracks. It's just it's Sim City heaven up in StarFire's base.
Yep.
Was it cold in here? Did you really need to put your hood on?
Yeah. Alright, so Thor have a new upgrade as well.
Activates the Thor's 250mm Punisher cannons. Cannons strike a single air target for heavy damage. I think that's a beneficial one.
So this could really be useful against the Broodlords, Tempest.
So is that just an auto recharge type?
It's 4-second cooldown.
And is there research for that?
I don't believe so. No.
Okay. What's the drilling one? Oh, the drilling clause.
Allows Widow Mines to burrow and activate 3 times as fast.
They just used the art graphic for the CV. It threw me off. Alright, so definitely a standstill macro game, and here's the Stargate now. Another Stargate, so we're probably going to see Tempest, right?
Potentially. More barracks and factories on the way for StarFire.
What you thinking, Iron Sparks? Don't eat your arm! Bad boy! Bad! Stop eating your arm. Stop eating your arm. Don't, ew, you drooled all over your arm. I don't want to touch that. Alright, so production tab all the way across. So Iron Sparks, what are you looking forward to the most in Heart of the Swarm? Let me rephrase the question. What are you excited about for Heart of the Swarm in the game?
I think the new social features will be pretty cool.
You have the clan features, the group features. That'll definitely be nice.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna create a better sense of community in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Definitely have more access to 2 different players to do group matches and things like that. So you could actually communicate. Maybe join up on Skype so you could talk to each other and things like that.
Exactly.
And then all your friends can stay together in a group or a clan or something like that. What about the campaign? Are you looking forward to the campaign?
Yeah, it should be pretty interesting.
Always love the stories that Blizzard comes up with to go with its games.
I'm really looking forward to the next campaign, though.
Yeah, I know that. Well, is there any word on when the Protoss one will come out?
No.
Alright, cool.
Alright, Oracle is on the way. That's another new unit.
Alright, so we do have the bizarre harassment unit for the Protoss army, and I honestly, Iron Sparks, can't remember what it does nowadays.
Well, you see, it has the ability to use Revelation, Time Warp, and Pulsar Beam.
Alright, so that'll be interesting. StarFire getting greedy and taking that gold expansion at the northern center position.
Well, why not?
And there's some bacon down on the field.
Pip hasn't even left his bacon.
Pancakes and turkey bacon the other day. God, I love turkey bacon.
Oh, yeah?
Turkey bacon's delicious.
Alright, just to inform you guys what this can do. Pulsar Beam charges the Oracle Pulsar Beam and allows it to attack enemy ground units. It drains 1.4 energy per second and costs 25 to initiate.
What is it?
You attack stuff. You attack stuff at the cost of energy.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
so it doesn't have an attack unless you use that.
Yeah. Time warp. It warps space time with it. It slows stuff down.
Yes. So that's kind of like the mineral harasser now. And here we go, using the attack. And damn, talk about breaking SCVs.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, are you happy now? You got your harassment tool.
Yeah, it does 25 versus light, which is pretty good against workers.
I love the animation on that.
Not so good against buildings, and it's quickly taken out.
I like the explosion on it. All the green stuff everywhere.
Yeah, so that was a pretty nice demonstration of what it has the potential to do.
How many workers have they gotten rid of each now? So we're sitting at 15 workers for PiP and 10 workers for StarFire. So PiP got more worker kills on that.
Yeah, I mean, he was able to sit back and just fire his lasers.
Fire my laser beams!
Alright, so now we do have some Tempests on their way.
Oh my god, this is going to be one of those games that comes down to one battle, isn't it?
One battle to finish them all.
Oh dear. Yeah, so, army's moving out.
I like how the music just started.
Well, that's a dramatic time. All the armies are moving out. So it does have, like, PiP not quite going to the center tower, but moving out to that southern golden expansion. A lot of Thors on the field. Thor
is here.
So this is going to be a very intense battle. Oh, that poor Marine. So here we go. Armies split up to get bombarded by all the units. These Zealots are going to get wasted away before they even get to anything.
Exactly. Or these Thors are just send back your doom damage tanks as well. These Marauders are just, hey, you guys got this. I guess a couple of us will join in. Blink forward to try to do some damage, trying to disrupt these tanks. Going to do quite a bit of damage. The Thors are still pelting away, however. Mothership Core is taken out.
Does volley off a couple of balls of energy. Stalker's just falling and melting away. I like this new death animation from everything. And Zealot's trying to rush in, trying to take care of this Thor here. A lot of the tank line's been broken. The Thors have been broken.
But another Thor is here. Two more, in fact. Heat Seeker Missile. Boom. Just
check out that distance on that immortal leg.
Look at that. That should be like an Olympic event.
I think that there should have been some damage done to the turret from the flying leg, but it looks like it's going to burn to death.
Exactly.
Mostly Marines out on the field now for StarFire. A lot of the mech units were taken out in that attack. Back at PiP's base, though, no rebuilding.
No, he literally has done nothing.
He's got the Tempest sitting out, but it's like, did he leave?
No, he's still there.
Alright, we still have some APM going on, and
I think he's just like, wow, how did I lose? What do I need to do? You know what? What does Day 9 always say?
It's probably exactly what was going on. DT Shrine has gone down.
And speaking of DT Shrine, there's a little bit of changes to that building as well.
Build time's changed, hasn't it?
Was it in this one?
Was it cost or build time? So it costs 150, costs 100 time. Is it? Did they short the time?
No, it's just the resources required.
Alright, so a little cheaper on that. We got stagnant probes right now. PiP really needs to get another base going, and he just needs to warp in a ton of units because he's got the chrono out his warp gates, and he's got the resources to get things going. But those Tempests are going to do a lot of damage against the Thors, as Thors will do a lot of damage against the Tempests if they engage.
Alright, this Viking literally flew into his death. Doesn't care.
Raven's
neither does this
Raven. Same thing with full energy. Oh, that hurts.
Thor is here.
Tempests are firing their laser bolts, beams, balls at the Thors, and again, Zealots are going to run into their death.
Just a lot of damage. Tempest shooting from above the cliff, taking out one Thor. But the rest of these are able to move in just fine.
Tempests don't want to get too close. They want to use that high ground anti-vision to their advantage.
You know, one thing I would like to see is him to get vision and try to use that ability that Thor has. See just how quickly it might potentially take down the Tempest up. It just looks like he's just regularly attacking with all these Marines as well.
Yeah, now that the Marines are up there, they're going to be able to rip apart the Tempest if Tempest does not fight fast enough. And Pip does GG. No leaving of the ring quite yet.
8 Marines.
GG. I hate Marines too, especially when those Colossus come out and shred through them. Yeah. And the High Templar. Well, the DTs are out now. It looks like Pip is doing a bit of a unmannered type play. These DTs are actually going to be able to run through this Thor line.
This Tempest takes forever to die.
There you go. Tempest blast parts and pieces. Now the DTs are still out, so I think Pip is going to get a bit of a second wind. Hellion's on the field now. This Raven's going to spot these DTs and allow for some type of attack. I don't know if he saw it, but it looks like StarFire's just going to swing in there and try and just destroy all the buildings now.
Has that been doing that all game?
What?
Blinking when something is under attack?
I have not been paying attention, actually.
Alright, these DTs are up here doing some damage. No
scan right there, which would actually eliminate those DTs instantly.
Exactly. Quite unfortunate for StarFire. There we go. There's a scan. However, it is too late to actually destroy these since these SCVs aren't the best at fighting, but now this army is coming up to destroy back at Pip's base. Just death and destruction everywhere.
Just a base destroying.
There we go.
Tor, and it does look like StarFire, aka Uchical, takes the win. Fun seeing some of the new units in Heart of the Storm beta. So leave a comment down below on how you think the game went, and tell us what you're most excited about for Heart of the Storm.
Yeah. Hit that like button.
Share.
Subscribe.
We'd appreciate it.
24.
Send your replays to SuperStarcraftBros@gmail.com. We'd absolutely love to cast your game, either Wings of Liberty or beta for Heart of the Storm. And good luck, have fun.
GG.
GG.